Hey y'all, so today we are going to make what I call Big Fat Jelly Roll Race. Now if y'all ever heard of the Jelly Roll Race, it's literally the same thing, but except being like skinny strips or 2.5 strips or Jelly Roll strip set, it's actually going to be 5-inch strips. Let me show you real quick. Alright, so here's all of my strips. Well, not all of them. I'm going to cut some more. But here's all of my strips. They're all 5 inches. 5 inches in width from selvage to selvage. Okay? And if you're not too familiar with that, I'm going to go through all of this, what I wrote down. Okay, Big Fat Jelly Roll Race. Materials from boats would be preferred. But you can use fat quarters. And note this. The more different materials, the better. Also be the best if you want to use scrap bolts or fat quarters. It's supposed to say also it be best. Oh my goodness, I'm so crazy. And this is the reason why that I don't write my own book. It be best if you want to use scraps, bolts, and fat quarters. Alright, so here's the first thing we got. Cut bolts of material from selvage to selvage, 5 inches all the way through, meaning keep the bolt folded as is and cut out a whole bunch of 5-inch strips, which is pretty much like that. So just in case if somebody is not too familiar, when you get the material from the store, it's going to be selvage to selvage right there. There's the fold right there, and you just cut 5-inch strips all the way through. Okay. After you're cutting a shitload of 5-inch strips, you want to try your best to mix them up before you start sewing them together. And for me, it doesn't matter. Like, if you were to put these, like, in order, all the way through, it's going to get, like, mixed up anyways. Like, if you're trying to keep a pattern, the pattern's not going to stay there. Because when you're folding them together from end to end, one side's going to be the pattern, but then the other side is going to be backwards or opposite. So this is one that is mindless. Don't even think about it. Just get the shit done. Like, this is what this one is. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much, like I said, that's, oops, right here. So that's pretty much what I did right here. So these are all 5 inches off the bolts. And same thing with fat quarters. Do the exact same thing with fat quarters. 5 inches, 5 inch, 5 inch. Okay. All right. So now you're going to sew. Okay. So you want to sew end to end with all of the strips. So like here's each strip in, you know, and then you're going to sew them all together. Ta-da! Yeah, I'm trying to make it like as easy as I can, because there are some people that don't know how to sew yet. So there you go. Note, when you sew, you'll have a 1/4 inch seam. S-E-A-M. I'm telling you, I'm not a writer. S-E-A-M. 1/4 inch seam. Okay. Next, you'll get both ends of this long ass strip, and it doesn't matter which side, but you want to cut a piece of the strip off from one side. So you pretty much just want to, like I said, it don't matter if it's the beginning or the end. You just want to chop one piece off, cut it off, so that way. Oh, and I think I put it down. Oh yeah, note, there it is. The reason why is so you don't have to match up any seams. So there you go. You know, like I said, it's mindless. And put good guys together, or right sides, front, pretty sides together. I don't know, whichever way you want to call them. And sew 1/4 inch seam all the way to the other end. So, and this is pretty much where the race begins. When you get to the end of the sewn strips, make sure you cut them in half and fold before you, or cut them in half on the fold before you sew all the way through. So there's the, like, here it is where you're sewing, and then there's the fold. You want to cut it, and then they become separate. So fold, separate it, finish sewing the shit. Okay. And let's see, once you've sewn all the way through, go ahead and open your 2 strip sets all the way. If you want to iron them, you can, or you just want to finger press, that's cool. Note, how you press is all up to you. Open press or press on to one side. Like I said, mindless, just do it however which way you want to do it. And then this is what you're going to end up. So you're going to just have this long ass strip with 2 sides, you know. And then right here, continue the same steps, sewing one end to the other end, 1/4 inch seam, cut, fold before sewing all the way through, and press seams. And then you're, you know, 2 times 2, boom, it's 4. So, you know, when you continue this, you will see your project or your quilt get bigger and more awesomer. And I just put a whole bunch of lines, you know, just to show that it'll grow very quickly, especially with it being 5 inches. At this point, this is where you are either done or you want to add some more because you didn't cut enough materials. You could add some borders. Either way, you're pretty much done. Done. The end. So that's literally it. Okay. So if you want to screenshot this bad boy, you can. It don't matter to me. Hold on. So yeah, it don't matter to me if, you know, like I said, there is no way that I can write a book. So, but I am showing y'all and sharing my projects, my ideas with y'all. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy started. Alright, so this is my last piece right here to sew all together from end to end. Or at least I know that this is my last piece. Okay, last piece, end to end. And you're just gonna chain piece all the way through. And this is what you got, right? Right. So I know some people, they will cut these apart and just have one long strip. But me, I don't feel like doing that. So I always double check, make sure that I got everything right. Everything right as in making sure that I didn't, my bobbin didn't go out on me. And I just like kept on sewing numbelessly and brainlessly, and then next thing you know it, you gotta redo it all again. Trust me, it's happened. So I just like to just double check, just like this, all the way through. And then when you double check your work, you see the end. So I got your end and you got your beginning. And it don't matter which side you cut, but you want to cut one of the ends. And the reason why is so that way it'll be, like I said before, it'll be mix match. See, so like this is the same size, so you're going to have seams matching up. But you want to cut one, like I said, it doesn't matter which one. Here, let me cut this one. I'll cut this one. Cut one, and now they won't be matching. No matching seams. That's our goal. So the first round of sewing, it took me about 21 minutes. So let's go ahead and get the next round going. I almost forgot. As you're sewing them, hold on, let me do like the first. As you're sewing them, then that's where you want to cut the threads, the chain. So just in case, because there are people out there, you know, that don't know how to sew, and so, you know, we got to show them. Okay, but pretty much everybody else, you already know what to do. So with that being said, put the guys together, meaning the right sides. Make sure you have the right sides together. It has happened before. Okay. And then 1/4 inch seam all the way down. And then, Oh my goodness, I need a stand. I had a stand, I don't know where it's at. And so like I'm fixing to come up to this piece, this chain. Fucking awesome. And then that's where you continue on. 1/4 inch seam all the way through. No, you don't have to pin, because then if you pin, it's going to take even longer. So just go with it. So, and like I said, it's mindless, numbingless, I don't know if that's the right word, but just so. Okay, and I'm getting ready to come up to this piece, so same thing. That's where you cut it apart at the chain. This is called the chain, just in case nobody really knows. And then just continue on. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, we're coming to the end, and I just wanted to show y'all, just in case there's somebody out there that's like, okay, what does she mean by cut it at the end before you sew it all the way? Well, hold on. So let me show you. Okay, this is going to be weird because I'm doing this kind of backwards. Okay, so I'm coming up. Let me continue sewing 1/4 inch. Okay. Obviously, I'm not doing not very good, but that's all right. Okay, and here's the end. Here's the end of it, and all you do is just cut it. Hold on, I gotta use my right hand now. I'm not very good with my right hand as well. Come on, there you go. Okay. Got it. One more. There we go. Alright. And then you just sew it the rest of the way through. Okay. You just sew it the rest all the way through, and then that's your first round. Okay. And then now you have, wait, hold on, I fucked up somewhere. Here it is. Hold on, let me fix this piece real quick. Yeah. Let's see, did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Okay. So now, your first round, you have 2 pieces. So, and then all the way through, you just open it up. I am just finger pressing, but you can open press if you want to, like, literally take the time. Like I said, this is just something that's mind-numbing, just not pointless, just don't even think about it. Like, this is something that is not hard at all, but if you make it hard, it'll be hard. So yeah, And you just do this all the way through, which is like 1,000 miles long. Okay. And with it being 5 inches thick, you know, 5-inch strips, it's gonna grow very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. So and the reason why I have a whole bunch, and I'm probably going to add more, is because my killer bee wants, well, of course, the quilt, but he actually wants the, like a privacy curtain for his bunk bed. You know, he has the bottom bunk, so, so that's pretty much another reason why I'm making a whole bunch of this. So. And then if I have enough, I can make 2 little pillows. Well, but we'll see what happens. So. And when I first sewed them end to end, it was 21 minutes. And then when I sewed them, like just now, end to end, all the way through, that one was, I think, like 46 minutes. So, but now it should be decreasing because we just, like, the whole 1,000 miles, the whole 100 miles of material just folded back into like 50 miles. So there you go. Okay. God bless it. I don't know why I didn't do this before, but I should have. So, let's see. Goddamn. Was half of it. Okay. let me do this and fast forward then. Oh my goodness. Okay, now just repeat what we just did. End to end. Put it together. And sew it all in, 1/4 inch seam. Okay, so while I am doing the second round, I guess I can go ahead and introduce myself, just kind of get back into the groove of doing videos again. So, my name is Bea Canales. At home, they call me the queen-Bea because, and I like to sew. I'm a disabled veteran. I have PTSD. I am now a widow, and I have 4 kids. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, okay, let me get back onto this video so that way we can continue on doing this project. All right. Dang it. Well, I'm glad I always check because bobbin just died on me. So let me go ahead and man down. Ugh. All right. Okay, let's see. No, just one of these. Okay. Stinky, behave. All right, let's continue on. I had this time lapse at 32 times. Yeah, it went pretty fast. All right, once again, we're at the end. And right before, hold on, let me show you one more time. Come on. All right. Right before we sew all the way through, I hope you can see this, I really do. Before we sew all the way through, I'm going to cut right here to separate it. And then open up the seam, or, you know, just open it, period. And then just do the same shit, so. All right, let me see, this one, the second time, or the second time down, second round of sewing, there you go. Probably about maybe like 23, 24 minutes. So pretty much half of 40 whatever. All right, so let me go ahead and just continue on. Now I'm just going to keep on sewing and sewing and sewing and hand pressing, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah. Also, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, because I am not like all the other YouTubers or people that sews on YouTube. I'm more of a raw, get the shit done. Obviously, you can see that I really don't have any filters with my language. I really am trying to be a little bit nicer, but you know what? It is what it is, and that's it. Okay, so I pretty much, it's like super huge, but I'm gonna keep on going because like I said, I'm making other stuff with this material. But this is pretty much it. And this is probably big enough for like a king size, like for real thing. But like I said, you really don't need that much material. Just enough to do 5-inch strips. So anyway, oh my goodness. Oh gosh, my kids are home. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and skedaddle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff what audio YouTuber says, and I'll see y'all in the next. Peace.